All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and react to a reactor reacting to, uh, well, a song here. That song is by BRIDEAR. The song is called "Brave New World." I've seen the song before. I've seen the music video before. Listened to the song before. Going to react to a reactor doing it, and the reactor's name is. Well, let me pull it up here. Rock da Riff. Rock da Riff. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this here. Put it on the screen. And let's get started, man.
Well, Hellfire, it is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. And this one comes from my buddy, Heavy Metal is the Law.
Heavy Metal is the Law, I like that.
Check out BRIDEAR, or is it BRIDEAR?
I think it's BRIDEAR. Your guess is as good as mine.
BRIDEAR.
Yeah.
BRIDEAR.
That works.
BRIDEAR. I'm going to say BRIDEAR, and y'all help me out in the comments. Let me know for sure. Told me to check out Brave New World Revisited. Says they're pretty badass, and so
they are badass for sure.
Exactly what he said. I don't want to misquote. If you're interested in checking something new and different out, okay.
By the way, I just want to say I like how chill this guy is. I like the chill, natural delivery. Some people don't like it. Some people like jump cuts every few seconds. I find that's not my speed. That's not what I do. It's just not what I do, okay? I want to have the feel of a natural conversation. Is it going to be like chopped up sentences and kind of broken ideas at times? Yeah, because it's not scripted, man. It's not scripted. It's just sometimes like you're just talking. You're just talking about it. And people who like it, they like it. If not, they're not. But I like what he's doing here.
So let's see how new and different this is. Heavy Metal is the Law. What kind of camera are they using? It's like some soap opera. It's more than 24 frames per second. All right, now that's 24 frames per second.
Now, see, this is stuff already that I didn't even notice. The sort of camera they're using for that. I just thought maybe they were using pre-rendered, shot or something. It was just an establishing shot that they got somewhere else. I don't even know if they even use a camera for that. That acoustic playing really sets the mood of this song, and I love the lighting. Look, it looks like there's a fire going on. It actually kind of reminds me of a little bit of Smells Like Teen Spirit. You see the lighting there?
I'm already digging this acoustic.
Of course, man.
I swear I know this riff.
Sometimes that happens, man. Like when I listen to various Japanese metal bands, sometimes I'll hear a riff. I'm like, I think I've heard that somewhere, and I don't. It's not in a bad way. I don't think they were like taken from anything. I think it's just because you have creators in different parts of the world its similarities are going to happen, but there's going to be variation with it. It's great though. Anyway,
like this riff really makes me think of some Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, I get that too.
Yeah, I like that.
That's good stuff, man.
This drummer is killer.
It's setting the mode, man. The mood. The mode.
I already dig this, man. I love this melody. I think the only thing
It
that's
is a nice melody. Oh, what's the only thing, man? What's the only thing?
kind of just a hair sticking out is the guitar tone.
Uh,
Like I wish it was a bit chunkier, but
mm,
there and again, that's just
I didn't
personal
even notice
preference.
that.
Nothing's wrong with it. It sounds really good. Oh, that cool. That synth or whatever in the background is
Yeah,
awesome.
there is a synth that's kind of light. Kind of
It's like
trickles in there.
classical something.
Let's just say, "Hello, my brave new world. Time to wake up for show." She didn't say that, did she? Not for show, for sure, right? What did she say?
Give up to fight and run for your life. Hey, do you even know your barely breath is about to fall from the sky? Just like a firefly
Hell,
in the
fire.
dark, burning down.
That bass is a surfboard.
It is,
I
but
hope this is really
keep in mind the instruments always look bigger when you're looking at Japanese metal bands. That's one thing I noticed too. Okay, like first time I reacted to Mary's Blood, I was like, "Holy crap! How huge is that bass or that guitar?" But I was like, "Oh wait, wait." It's about proportions, man. But the bass and the song going with the drums, man, now that is good.
light wood. Because if not, that is a shoulder fucking killer. Who's doing the scream?
They have a
Bass
screamer.
player? Hell yeah.
I remember the solo in the song being really nice. Let's see if my memory holds true.
I love that guitar.
Oh, you like the tone now, huh? it's a nice
Is
guitar.
that a fucking PRS?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Ah, but it looks like one.
It sounds nice though. That's
This
all I know.
finish is fantastic. I know I paused during the solo. I'm gonna back up and hear it,
Oh, that's good.
but I just wanted to appreciate this guitar for a second. I've been wanting to get me like, I know all mine are kind of plain Jane. I've been wanting to get me one with like a crazy finish like this. Really, I've been wanting to buy like a cheap one from a pawn shop, or not a cheap one, but buy me a
Yeah,
decent one
I know
and
what
then
you
actually
mean. I know what you
refinish it
mean. You know, it gets expensive.
myself and do. I had this idea of doing like gunpowder lightning cracks.
Yeah.
Basically running gunpowder into the wood and then setting them on fire and seeing what finish it would have. But I love this. The swirl that's going.
Putting gunpowder in the wood and lighting on fire, what sort of finish would it have? It would be charred. I think the cracks would be a little charred there, but that might be what you're going for. I think you'd be fine with it.
On right here in the top. It's really cool.
A little
But
crispy.
let me back up and we're going to listen to the solo uninterrupted.
It also does sound like a kind of like a hold my beer moment. Hold my beer. Let me put some gunpowder on this guitar and we're gonna light it on fire for the finish. No shade, bro, but that's what it seems like. How many tall boys have you had? Because I'm on my this is my third one. Okay. Dude, very testament.
Yeah.
Very testament. Now it's sounding a little bit like Dream Theater a bit. Oh yeah, Dream Theater. That sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah. That section of the song alone is badass. That is a killer section. Like I'm telling you, I dig the fuck out of the song. The only thing that's getting me is
the tone. Just doing the tone.
Kinda
Oh
wish-
man, I got over the tone. But I guess it's just a preference, you know.
it was a little bit more of a thicker guitar tone. But other than that, what's being wrote, what's being played is really killer. Really, that section of that song right there, and I mean, it's gonna sound weird, but to me, I hear my own band in that. That's kind of some of the things we kind of do. And really, what's funny is it's the newest song we just got back in recording that it's making maybe because I'm having to listen to that song a few times.
Does this guy do does he break it down like musically too? Like you know, some other reactors do that when they play guitar. They'll replay it. They'll, like, I'm not just saying do a cover of it. I mean, I guess that do a cover of the song, actually a full on cover with like other members too. I think the Gaijin guys do that. I really don't have any beef with the Gaijin guys. I just brought up that one thing. That was it. Anyway, that's a segue. Moving on.
To like make sure everything was recorded right and we got the notes where they're supposed to be. That's the reason why I'm hearing it. But I don't know, like the change ups and the note picking and the way it's even being played, it just makes me think of my own stuff.
All right.
And I really dig it. Yeah. That
Sounds
section
good, man.
was really good.
I hear your
I
stuff.
dig this.
This part's very trippy.
Hey, do you
I like these vocals. I like the melody,
But
but they just sound,
you paused it. There was a but there. Come on, man.
especially like it stood out in that section real bad. It's like there's so much post production into them.
Oh,
Like I'm kind of curious to hear how this lady sounds live. Like it's almost a bit too robotic for me.
I think they can pull it off
I
live.
don't know,
I don't know.
a
I
better
haven't
way
heard it
to
live.
explain that. A better way to
That is a fair question. Can they produce this sound live? That is a fair question. And I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm very curious.
To say that, because like there was a track I checked out from one of my favorite bands, Sleep Token, Hypnosis, but I checked out Will Ramos's cover of it, and the guy's killer. The guy is talented. He could sing and all that. It's just his cleans to me on that track had the same effect that's going on right here. It's like it's super post production. I don't know. Auto tune's a strong word to use too, but there's something going on. Like you, it sounds like layers of layers and layers and layers to me.
Yeah.
to my
Oh yeah.
ears.
There's layers and layers in the solo.
I'd have to actually
There's
talk
like-
to somebody that records
It
vocals
sounds
a
like
lot
3 or
and
4
see
different
what,
guitar lines
what
going on.
actually that's going on. But it's just a bit too robotic for my ears. It's not bad. It's just
Yeah.
maybe
yeah,
I
get what you're
prefer,
saying.
like-
Not really robotic, but it's definitely going to require a laptop to be present to play other. I said laptop. I don't know if that thing people know. There was a band freaking out because they lost their laptops or whatever, or they were stolen or something. But they're going to need something on hand, on stage, to play those other bits, as bands do that quite a bit, more often than we think. So, yeah, you know what? I haven't heard them live, but I'm sure they can reproduce the sound.
I prefer when a vocals sound more natural. I get that you have to do
Oh, same
certain
here, but-
things to make a recording vocal line sound.
It depends on the situation. It depends on what they're doing. Here, I think sounding kind of wispy, as that's an effect to if we. Well, I guess if we paid attention to the lyrics, some of the lyrics I think are in English. I think they might be all in English. I'm not sure. Pay attention to it. It may really convey that meaning more in a more powerful way. It's all, as a musician, it's art.
Like it's in the mix.
I
But
want to check on one thing, guys.
to me, there's a fine line that you can cross. In this case, it's a little past the line. Not crazy amount, but just enough for my ears to be like, something's off on that. You like that? It's a little different. That sounds like a choir of people singing.
Sorry, not to walk away during a reaction. Not that I think the tiger could do. Honestly, that would probably be a good reaction video. The tiger painting reacts to a song. Honestly, that'll probably get more views than me. The tiger painting's cool. But I had to just make sure that my kids didn't run outside. I was just hearing things. All these kids outside. I took some edibles, but I think I'm hearing kids out there.
Wednesday have been 7 folks.
That's right. It's going back in.
I can go ham, girl.
kill me again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to end with the acoustic. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful song. I did not mind reacting to this again.
Okay.
Reacting to it while reacting to a reactor that's reacting to it.
That was a cool song.
But he's gonna bring it. I think he's gonna bring up the things he brought up before.
I am definitely curious to check out some more BRIDEAR.
BRIDEAR is good.
BRIDEAR. Damn it.
Commercials. That's why I use YouTube Premium for I think around ads.
Pokemon! I think those are the only two Pokemon I have yet to check out. I don't know why. I loved like X and Y and what was the last couple?
I don't know. The last Pokemon game I actually really played for real was Pokemon Red and Blue. Okay.
Either way, I hadn't checked out Scarlet.
And those were the original. Those are the first games, and those are the last games I played. Nothing wrong against Pokemon. If you play Pokemon, you play Pokemon. We have our thing. I still play Duke 3D. Okay.
Violet just yet. I might down the road, but the last one I played, there was just so much talking.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was so like, I wish they'd make an adult Pokemon. Like,
Oh, they have that,
take
actually.
away some of the
No, wait,
child
wait,
games
wait.
and stuff. There and again,
Wait, they have an adult Pokemon where Pikachu's walking around and dealing dope and stuff. I actually play that. I know it's a mod. I know it's modded, but I had the physical cart. And when I worked at EB Games, this kid, he was Indian. His family was Indian. Like Indian. You know what I'm saying? And he was trading in a bunch of games. And one of them stood out from the rest. It was this Pokemon game that was like, it had this weird label on it. I was like, that I think we will take. But now I was a little dishonest, guys. I was a little dishonest. I mean, he wanted to trade them in, all of them, including the Game Boy, which told me he didn't want that game anymore. So it's like, we'll take that one too. There was no value for that game. The game had no value because it was not in the system. But I did trade it in as like Pokemon Yellow or something like that. So I gave him something for that. Honestly, that experience working at EB Games, because the management was all shady and they're teaching me shady things, and it was like the norm. Like, oh, you could cash out pre-owned games and pocket the cash. We're talking about old, dude. We're talking about, okay. Oh my God, I'm talking about so many things. Oh, it's so freaking shady. Okay. Well, all I have to say about this, the point was, yes, I play the bootleg version where like the physical cart in the Game Boy Advance I was using, where Pikachu's slinging dope and using a gun or something. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I think it was like Pokemon Crystal or something. I forgot what it was called. Man, that whole time though working at EB Games was not the best experience for like ethics goes, because they didn't care. We'll talk more about that later.
I think I've aged out of Pokemon, or that market at least. This track, I really dig it.
Yeah, it's a good.
I think
good
I'm
song.
going to give it 8 horns. And the only reason why I'm not giving it higher is because the
Oh, he
guitar
rates them. That's cool.
tones, the mix and the master of this, the guitar tones just seem like they should be heavier. The drums are going ham, but that that fast part, where is it at? When they kick in. Like, that's a hell of a roll. That's badass. But they kind of lose their definition. And there and again, it could be YouTube's compression on the video. I'd have
It is
to
a good role, and he does have a point about losing the definition there. I have no rebuttal to that.
actually hear what the band has on the album version and stuff like that. Love the song though, like where they wrote it, where it goes, the guitar parts, like all this stuff right here in the middle is fan fucking
It's almost like a separate song. You know, it goes to a really chill place.
Yeah. I love that guitar tone
Oh, of course, man.
and
There's
that
a
picking
bug right
pattern.
here.
Yeah. I'd probably give this middle section 10 horns.
Man, if he likes that middle section, I wonder how he would respond to what's that psychedelic Hong Kong psychedelic Chinese band. I don't know if he would like them or not. They might be a little too psychedelic, but man, now that band, man, that's music that puts you in a space, dude. That's music that will. Honestly, that band may not even be alive anymore. I'm just saying the things they sing about. I'm sure they receive messages from the lovely folks in China's government.
The prog guy in me is very, very pleased with that.
All right.
Matter of fact, I won't. Yeah, this is my. If I can get this on my thumbnail, I just like her attitude, this picking pattern, the E2. Isn't that what doesn't Midori use the E2 as well? Either way,
Oh, he likes to live bites. Look at that. You know, rock the riff. You're a chill dude, man. You're a chill dude.
that was a cool song. And all the things I'm saying that are picking out, it's just my personal opinion.
Oh, man, that's fair. That's fair, man.
People don't take it as me saying it.
Hey, whatever you do, don't say one band's better than the other, though. That's where I ran into my mistake. But maybe I do it on purpose.
Sucks. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying thoughts that come to my mind, and if
Yeah.
I was in the booth with this band, what I would have brought up, and da 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 da. I mean, it's just an opinion. I do want to check out more from BRIDEAR though, because I like their song structure. I want to hear the vocals.
Now, I will tell you, this song is different from their other tracks, though. Then again, I haven't listened to a full-on album of theirs, just bits and pieces, different songs. This song stands out for me.
Without all that effect. I want to know how good she sounds live. I mean, I would argue that comparing her to some other vocalists I've heard recently, she does sound a little like she's a more timid singer.
Oh,
and not as,
GYDB?
like,
Yeah.
pushing it out as much as she can, or not pushing it out. It's not her style and stuff. I mean, I sit here and I can compare it to Asami. Like, Asami English, I don't think I can really understand exactly every word she says, but she can belt, man. She can push that shit out. Whereas
He is a
this
member of the
lady,
Wolf
I
Pack.
understood
Look at this.
99% of what
Asami.
words were being said, but she's not
Is he going to mention
she's not
Miyako?
pushing it out as hard. I don't know. But
Or
either
maybe
way,
Haruna with those drums?
that was a cool track. And thank you, Heavy Metal's the Law, for the suggestion. I do think BRIDEAR is different. I will have to agree with your ending statement of your something new and different.
Something new and
compared
different.
to the other Japanese all-girl metal bands I've checked out, BRIDEAR is sticking out a little bit. I would say Love Bites, Gotcharic Spin, and BRIDEAR.
Oh, he's a fan of Gottschrick Spin, too. Gottschrick Spin is catchy, man. It really is. I don't know how... Dude, they have the talent. they have the talent and the freaking library to go like, dude, they have it to just spread across the globe, at least the U.S. and the West, you know. Man,
really stood out to me personally and everything.
well, but I think Gotrek Spin's actually fine where they are. I think they're happy with where they are. I don't think they do they want to tour like globally. I don't. They don't strike me as if they really want to. It doesn't.
But if this ends up being your first time to my channel, please
Well, it could be way
leave a
wrong about
like,
that.
comment, subscribe. Tell me the pros and cons. I am trying to get better at YouTube every day.
We all are, man. I'm trying to get better at Twitch. Anyway, yeah, this was cool. Reacting to a reactor. Reacting to something I've reacted to before. This is like meta reactions. I like this sort of stuff, man.